Hello sir, my name is Joshua Chung. So today I'll be representing our group to present about our marketing assignment, which is about the selling of UFO TART. So we're going to begin to talk about the history of UFO TART first. UFO TART had become a traditional cake unique to Sandakan until today. Due to its over 50 years ago, there is a Hainanese cake baker named Fu An, and while he was making tarts as usual one day, he accidentally overbaked his tarts. Surprisingly, the burnt tarts tasted good. Then he introduced this new tart and people started to fall in love with it. So he can create a new recipe from his silly mistake. Then for those who have zero knowledge of cooking and still do nothing and CO period, it's time for you to make a deep relationship with your kitchen. So why do we choose UFO tart? Because it can be easily found in Sandakan, such as in a Chinese restaurant or bakery, or you can choose to homemade the UFO tart. It's not strange for citizens that live in Sandakan, especially for Chinese people, because this is a must for their childhood dessert until today. Hence, we had targeted one of the sellers that have sold UFO tart in Sandakan, who by the name Miss Fanny, in order to help us on our marketing presentation. So we're going to move on to the next point, which is a marketing strategy 4 P's found in Miss Fanny. First of all, we need to know what is product. Product means the goods and services combination of the company offers to the targeted market. So according to our research, UFO tart is the main product that Miss Fanny sells. This UFO tart has a soft and vanilla flavored cake base topped with sweet creamy custard, which goes very well with a cup of hot coffee. The high quality of ingredients used to produce UFO tart, along with its cute shape and the brand name owned by itself with Chinese nicknames as Kowdong tart, are able to attract customers to purchase. Besides that, we noticed that UFO tart is also considered consumer product, means that you and I will most probably buy. For example, I buy UFO tart and used it for my own personal use. UFO tart is a convenient product that under one of the types of consumer product. A convenient product is usually we buy frequently, minimum of comparison and buying effort. In other words, UFO tart is more to hardly product to consumers, where the consumers purchase the UFO tart with very little planning or effort, and they don't go to shop, make comparison of prices, and usually they will buy in a large number after Miss Fanny posted on Facebook. So next thing, we'll move on to the price of the product, which is UFO tart. So the price is the amount of money which customers have to pay in order to obtain a product. The aim is to use price to maximize profit margins and sales volume. According to our research, we noticed that Miss Fanny had used price adjustment strategy, which is psychological pricing, which occurs when sellers consider the psychological of prices and not simply the economics. For example, the price of UFO tart that sell by Miss Fanny is 1 ringgit and 80 cents, and other competitors they sell at the range between 2 ringgit and 2 ringgit and 50 cents. So have a deep look, which is more cheaper, 1 ringgit 80 cents, 2 ringgit or 2 ringgit and 50 cents. And some people most probably will think maybe they are the same, but from a customer perception, when you look at the 1 ringgit and 80 cents, you don't feel you are in the range of 2 ringgit. People will start in their mind of kind of doing budgeting and decide to buy at the price of 1 ringgit and 80 cents. But if the price is 2 ringgit, then we will say absolutely no, due to their mindset came out of expensive, and this shows that some customers are sensitive about the price. So this is why Miss Fanny set the UFO price at 1 ringgit and 80 cents to win the customer's heart. The next thing is promotion. Promotion means activities that communicate the merits of the product and persuade target customers to buy. So according to our research, we noticed that Miss Fanny had developed the promotion mix strategy, which is advertising to persuasively communicate customer value and build customer relations. She is able to remind customer about a product and the use for it. Miss Fanny promoted the UFO tart through making advertisement of this product regards its background to attract more customers in social media, usually through Facebook. By using this way, customers can easily contact her through WhatsApp to purchase UFO tart. Apart from that, she provided services to customers who purchase in a certain amount of product to enjoy free delivery. This could attract the customers, feel more convinced and purchase more to get free delivery. The next thing is about the place, or the placement has to do with how the product will be provided to the customer. Distribution is a key element of placement. The placement strategy helps assess which channel is the most suitable to a product. So according to our research, we noticed that Miss Fanny is a homemade seller and using the customer marketing channel in level 1, where she as the producer go directly with the customer, where Miss Fanny don't want to have intermediaries. So for now, we move to types of segmentation that involve. According to our research, Miss Fanny had used demographic segmentation. She divided the market through variables such as age, gender, educational level, family size, occupation, income, and more. This form of segmentation is a widely used strategy due to specific products catering to obvious individual needs relating to at least one demographic element. According to our research, UFO tart is aimed at children, teens, and families, and these products also considered as part of their childhood memories, which develop into different ages and along with gender. For example, families usually buy UFO tart as desserts along with a cup of hot coffee with their children at their tea time. Apart from that, Miss Fanny also developed the geographic segmentation where it divides its market by located widely such as country, state and city. As we can see, Miss Fanny is selling her UFO tart in a house area and which have higher population density. Best location that had chosen by enable her to introduce UFO tart to others, and besides increase its own market by knowing of many people. Last but not least, Miss Fanny used behavioral segmentation, focuses on specific reactions and the way customers go through their decision making and buying processes. Customers' attitudes towards our UFO tart and the way they use it and their knowledge base are the examples of behavioral segmentation. According to our research, Chinese people enjoying the UFO tart not only for afternoon tea but also the most popular dessert in all festivities. So the next point is about market targeting. Well, when we describe about market targeting, remember once target segments are identified, Miss Fanny will select the best targeting strategy that can fit her well. Targeted marketing enables the marketing and sales teams to customize their message to the targeted group of consumers in a focused manner. Target marketing is also important, which we should choose the best and target the customers to gain profits. According to our research, we noticed that Miss Fanny had used undifferentiated marketing strategy. She focuses on an entire target market rather than a segment of it. Miss Fanny only offers one type of product to all customers, which is UFO tart only. This strategy employs a single marketing mix, which is one product, one price, one placement, and a single promotional effort to reach the maximum number of consumers to buy UFO tart in that targeted market. By selling only one of the products, Miss Fanny tried to understand well of her customers' needs based on their taste, flavor, and others to make improvement of its products. Secondly, Miss Fanny also used micro-marketing strategy, which is the practice of tailoring products and marketing programs to suit the taste of specific individuals and locations. With that, Miss Fanny using the local marketing to meet the needs and wants of local customer groups. Miss Fanny also sell the UFO tart among people who live in a housing area that craving for dessert as afternoon tea. In other words, Miss Fanny also developed the individual marketing to meet the needs and preferences of individual customers. For example, Miss Fanny sell the UFO tart to a customer that use it as dessert in celebrations such as birthday celebration, wedding celebration, and others occasion as well, which Miss Fanny able to suit her customers' needs and wants. So the next thing we'll come to the product positioning. So last but not least, positioning is a form of marketing that presents the benefits of your product to a particular target audience. Through market research and focus groups, markets can determine which audience to be targeted based on favorable responses to the product. According to our research, Miss Fanny had used the product attribute strategy, where something that complements the main benefits of the product so that it could satisfy customers' needs and wants. With that, Miss Fanny used the name of UFO tart to represent the unique name that satisfies to the customers and attract more customers. Secondly, Miss Fanny also used benefit strategy, where the benefits that come along from the product. With that, Miss Fanny are able to ensure UFO tart came out with good quality during the baking process, and besides, able to catch the taste of its customers with low purchase. So thirdly, Miss Fanny also focused on targeting customers who are willing to purchase UFO tart. As we can see, usually teenagers display that are the most loyal customer due to their falling in love dessert, especially having it as afternoon tea along with a cup of coffee with their friends. So in conclusion of our presentation, UFO tart do have its potential in the dessert market, which was the most famous desserts in Sandakan. Since the UFO tart can only be found in Sandakan, hence we hope Miss Fanny and other sellers in Sandakan may expand the UFO tart well in the state of Sabah and other states in Malaysia, and try to develop it to other countries to share the happiness which UFO tart are able to bring, and besides can be part of our childhood memories for children by enjoying it. So if you want to know why is it so special about our UFO tart, please feel free to come to Sandakan and taste it for yourself. We guarantee you it can surely bring you back to your childhood memories. Thank you very much.